All-American athlete tells redemption story after parents blamed sin for birth defect. Softball player Katelyn Pavey's story is told in the film I Can. All-American athlete Katelyn Pavey is ready to tell her story. Pavey, who was born with a birth defect, told Fox News Digital she originally turned down the offer 3 times to create a film based on her life story. Pavey became the first All-American athlete from Lanesville, Indiana, to receive a scholarship to play college softball. We didn't think that I had a story to share. My family didn't think we had a story. There is other people, and we just didn't want to be seen as different, but we ended up saying yes because Tyler, Sansom, our director, proposed one question: if I can help inspire one person, and if I can help lead one person to Christ, would I do it? And we said, yes, Pavey shared. The film I Can, which is produced by Kappa Studios and features actress Dana Brown portraying Pavey, is based on Katelyn's life. It focuses on her parents' affair, which led to an unexpected pregnancy, and her softball journey. Video after Pavey was born and her birth defect, which left her with only one fully developed arm, was discovered. Her father Eric believed that it was God punishing him for his sins. Pavey's parents left their spouses to begin a new life together. My grandma, actually, when I was born, told my dad that God doesn't make mistakes. Pavey told Fox News Digital that in Pavey's words, I Can, is a redemption story on how she was conceived and overcame her adversity. I was conceived out of wedlock due to an affair, and my parents carried the sin and guilt for a long time, thinking that I was born with one arm because of their past, she began. I was conceived out of wedlock due to an affair, and my parents carried the sin and guilt for a long time, thinking that I was born with one arm because of their past. Katelyn Pavey. So, the movie kind of hits on that in the beginning, and then it goes through my softball days and just showing how, that sin was still carried on through my parents. But, I faced difficulties in the game. I faced difficulties, with an injury. And then just how my positive attitude got over that and overcame everything that my parents were feeling, and so it's kind of just like a redemption story and a story of overcoming adversity, Pavey continued. She added, I want people to know that, no matter what you look like, no matter where you came from, who you are, God made you for a reason. God made you just the way He wanted to. A theme in the movie is God doesn't make mistakes. So, if we trust that God has a plan for us, we can overcome anything. Despite her disability, Pavey became a successful softball player and shared with Fox News Digital that her faith helped her through challenging times. Video. So, always knowing that God had a plan for me and trusting in that, and knowing that, softball was just a platform that I could use to glorify Him and to show others, Him through my play and through my actions. It really got me through playing softball and knowing that I had a reason, she said. View this post on Instagram, a post shared by Katelyn Pavey Rockwood Phil, 413, at Katelyn_Pavey12. Pavey shared that she continued to play softball to prove that naysayers and people who doubted her that they are wrong. I want people to know that no matter what you look like, no matter where you came from, who you are, God made you for a reason. Katelyn Pavey, I just think it's an inspirational story showing that, the only disability in life is a bad attitude, and if you keep at it, and you have a great attitude, that you can accomplish anything, she said. Pavey began playing softball during her childhood and made it to a collegiate level. She played softball at Kentucky Christian University in Grayson, Kentucky. Pavey told Fox News Digital, aside from the fundamentals of learning how to play the sport with one arm, hearing parents or coaches doubting her was a challenge. View this post on Instagram. A post shared by Katelyn Pavey Rockwood Phil, 413, at Katelyn_Pavey12. My freshman year of college, I ended up tearing my ACL, and that was like my breaking point. I thought my entire career was over, Why me? Why did this happen to me? I mean, I just worked so hard growing up to get to where I was, and now it's all getting taken away, she said. Pavey continued, I think that made me realize that I needed to kind of focus. I lost sight of God, and I need to focus on Him and focus on getting better. When I did that, I learned that, I one had a story, I had a reason and I needed to keep going. That was kind of like a breakthrough moment for me to keep playing the sport and just to keep inspiring people. Video Pavey is entering a new chapter in life. She has graduated from college and has hung up her cleats as she recently walked down the aisle. View this post on Instagram, a post shared by Katelyn Pavey Rockwood Phil, for 13, at Katelyn_Pavey 12, on September 15th, I'm getting married, which is crazy. Our director for the movie is actually marrying us, so that's pretty cool. The movie comes out on September 22nd. So everything's going to happening back to back. I Can released in select theaters nationwide Friday, September 22nd. Pavey shared with Fox News Digital that 100% of the proceeds from the film are going toward helping kids in need. Video, it's all for a mission, she said. We're just going to help others that don't have the opportunity to go and do things, or kids that were told that they couldn't do something. So, we're going to give back that way. Over 3,000 kids will be able to see the film at no cost thanks to their Pay It Forward program, and the producers are donating profits from the film to select children's charities.